Friends, welcome to the program. Today's our topic of our discussion is education in Jammu and Kashmir with reference to Sharp Committee, KG Saidan Committee, Kazmi Report and Bhagwan Sai Committee. This is the part 1 of this lecture. In this lecture, we will only cover Sharp Committee and KG Saidan Committee. Let's start. Sharp Committee 1916. So talking about a background of a Sharp Committee, the Muslim associations such as Kashmiri Conference and All India Muhammadan Anglo-Oriental Education Conference raised the issue of education of Muslim in Kashmir and started submitting petitions and memorials of the Maharaja. To the Maharaja. So the first Kashmiri conference under the presidentship of Khan Bahadur Ghulam Sadiq was held on 17 March 1911 at Lahore. So it looked into the various problems including the educational backwardness of Muslims in Jammu and Kashmir. This was the first petition of the Maharaja, setting forth in general terms the grievances and the needs for Muslim of Jammu and Kashmir. On 24th September 1913, a deputation of All India Muhammadan Educational Conference presented an address to Maharaja Pratap Singh. So its main aim is to demanding the provision of free and compulsory education to deal with the educational backwardness of Muslims in the state or union territory. The conference emphasized the needs of special attention upon those districts where the Muslims were overwhelming majority. Demanded opening of schools in every village which had an population of 500 or more Muslims, and also highlighting the importance of maktabas in these areas. Some of the recommendations made by the conference are as follows: to strengthen and expand Islamic schools, as well to raise their status in the collegiate grade. Provision of sufficient number of stipends and scholarships for Muslims, employment of Muslim teachers in government schools, and also the appointment of at least one Muslim inspector or assistant inspector in each province and at least one district of the state. On May 22, 1914, yet another petition was submitted by Sayyid Muhammad Shah, Honorary Secretary, Muslim Kashmiri Conference, Lahore, suggesting remedial measures to deal with the backwardness of the Muslims in the state. Some of the demands of the conference were the opening of primary schools on an extensive scale, creation of scholarships and distribution of textbooks among Muslim students, and also the appointment of Muslims from outside the state to the education department. The petitions submitted by various Muslim organizations to look into the problems of educational backwardness of the Muslims of Jammu and Kashmir indicated that the Muslims were belonging conscious of the importance of modern education. These measures made the state government pay more attention to the educational facilities for Muslims in the state. Thus, the expansion of education in the state started gaining momentum. But Bisan Das, the then education member of the state council, was not satisfied with this progress. On May 20, 1915, he expresses his opinion in the state council for examining the works of the educational departments and suggested the appointments of an education commission to be headed by an expert educationalist for this purpose. He suggested the name of Sir Henry Sharp, Educational Commissioner of the Government of India in this respect. It was in the context of Maharaja Pratap Singh government in 1916 appointed an education commission with Sir Henry Sharp as the president to look into the educational systems and to suggest such measures as it might deem desirable to further improve and expand the existing system of education. Talking about the observations of the committee, Sir Henry Sharp observed that the Muslims were still educationally backward and that this fact required no demonstration. So he observed that the education level amongst the Muslims was very low. So he also observed the absence of Muslims at any higher level of teaching and administration. So the report revealed that Muslims formed 75 8.9% of the population in the state. So in Kashmir province, the proportion was 94%. Only 50 per mile of males Muslims and nil per mile of female Muslims were found in literate in AD 9011. So against 30 and 1 per mile for the whole population. So only 39.55% of the populace in the public institutions were Muslims though. If private institutions were included, this proportion was raised to 50.65%. Even in primary schools, the percentage of Muslim students was very far below. So the proportion grew still more attained until it diminished less than 7% in colleges. It was only in private institutions that the percentage of populace, 86.43%, exceeded the proportion of Muslims to the total population. An inadequate proportion of Muslim populace in higher education was a future characteristics of British India. So as a whole, and the reasons for the phenomena are too well known. So talking about the recommendations of the Sharp Committee, so suggested by Sir Henry Sharp as follows: the future policy be guided by the attraction of Muslim populace to the higher institutions and the continuance of the spread of elementary education among the community, and also increase the number of scholarships reserved for Muslim on account of their poverty and backwardness. Appointment of Muslims as faculty in the college and as headmasters in the school, even if this meant bringing in Muslims from outside, and also the increasing incentives for girls, appointment of a Muslim in inspectorate of education. So talking about the second one, KG Saidan Committee 1939. KG Saidan, Khawaja Ghulam Saidan 1971 was an Indian educationalist, writer and the secretary of the Ministry of Education of the Government of India, known for the contributions to educational sector. Born in 94, the historic city of Panipat in the state Haryana. Saidan authored several publications on Indian culture and Indian education, including the 1960 report, which is reported to have served as the blueprint for the establishment of National Service Scheme, a youth-centric social program sponsored by the Union government. He wrote in Urdu and English languages as his book Aandhi Mein Chirag won the Satya Academy in 1963, and Iqbal's educational philosophy, the crisis in modern society, education, culture, and social order, and the school of the future, and some of his other notable works. So the government of India awarded him the third highest civilian honor of the Padma Bhushan in 1967 for his contributions to Indian education sector. Talking about the background of KG Saidan Committee, Maharaja Hari Singh established a chain of educational institutions from primary to college education in order to impart quality education to the scholars belonging to all communities, irrespective of their caste, religion, creed. Maharaja in 1930 enacted the compulsory primary education regulation, which was made with immediate in Jammu and Kashmir. So the Maharaja Hari Singh ceded control over the foreign and defense policy to India, and also agreed joined India on a temporary basis and in order to secure peace. Within the short span of time, the entire state was covered with primary schools, and there was hardly any town or village with a population of near about 500 which did not have a school. So as elsewhere in India, the Christian missionaries made their appearance in the state during the second half of the last century. Besides the education developments which resulted from the activities of missionaries in the Srinagar city. So there were many problems in the mission. Maharaja Hari Singh, in spite of the Maharaja, focused on various sectors, particularly on education, and he was the last ruler of Jammu and Kashmir. So talking about the recommendations of KG Saidan Committee, renowned educationalist KG Saidan was appointed Director of Education by Jammu and Kashmir government in 1937, and he implemented the basic education scheme in the state. Maharaja constituted a body in order to educational organization committee. So the committee headed by KG Saidan, below steps has been taken by the committee. In 1939, the Saidan Committee report recommended that the teacher training schools should be properly staffed and equipped. So, and a scheme of refresher courses for all the categories of teachers should be started to acquaint teachers with new thought and trends in education. As a result, sufficient funds were allocated for the graduation of labs, library and building for the teacher training school, and also the refresher courses were started for the enhancing contemporary of teachers. Primary schools into basic primary schools, use of Urdu as a medium of instruction, extension of primary schools to 7 years instead of 5, providing universal and free and compulsory education all over the state. In next video, we are going to cover Kazmi Report 1950 and Bhagwan Shai Committee 1972. Stay connected. Thanks for watching.